Terrible Tim Witherspoon. Welcome to Coventry, Birmingham area, the West Midlands. How's your day so far?
Oh, beautiful. Every day is a good day for me, you know, so, or I try to make it that way, so I'm all right.
We're here at a hotel and you're with Frank Bruno. Is this the first time you've met Frank in a long time?
No, I met him several times since then. Really nice, warm guy. Matter of fact, after the fight, everything was cool. He called me up and congratulated me. From that day on, I was touched by him. You know, nobody called me up that ever fought and said congratulations. He was a gentleman. So.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Former world champion, you are one of the best going out there. You were tough, you were hard. Just want to remind you, not only did you fight Bruno, you fought Lou Savasi. Tony Savasi? Yeah. And
Jorge Gonzalez?
Andrew Galotta?
No, Lou Savarese.
Savarese, yeah. Greg Page, Pinkleton Thomas, James Tillis and Floyd Cummins.
Yes.
Tim, who give you the most trouble?
My kid's mother. No. I really didn't have a lot of trouble with a lot of these guys unless I wasn't in the best of shape. My trainer taught me how to survive and slip punches and made things a lot easier for me. Far as a hard fight, I made it hard by not being in shape. And I believe if I was in really good shape, I would have did really extremely well with a lot of these fights. I had been taught by the best, so it was me. It was me that didn't perform properly. So I think lesser boxers gave me a harder fight. I had fought lesser boxers, and gave me more for my money. So these guys are talented, but lesser guys gave me more trouble.
Tim,
you asked me about who was the toughest.
Not mentioning your kid's mother, but if you look back into what you could change now,
yeah,
what would you change in your boxing career?
What would I change in my boxing career?
What would you fix if you had a magic wand?
What would I fix? That's a good question too. I really maybe the business part of it, because really I love the way my career went. I fought top guys. I had a lot of guys, top boxers, scared to fight me at one point, and then later on didn't care about fighting me because of the all the troubles I had. But I would fix the business part.
Yeah.
You know, the business part wasn't really 100%. Every time I try to fight, I had to deal with the business, and boxers are supposed to have somebody doing business for them. You know, I can't fight and do my business part. You need a manager or promoter. So I would definitely fix the business part. And that's what a lot of fighters today have problems with, the business part. You can't do both.
If you as a business manager now could represent and own 3 boxers from now all the way through history,
yes,
who's the 3 offered a chance that you'd pick?
I would pick the less unfortunate, the ones that down. I would pick the underdog. I'm not saying Anthony Joshua is one. I would like to train him, because I see a whole lot more that he needs to be doing. There's a lot of other young boxers that I know I could help, and I know that I could take them to the championship. There's a lot of other boxers that really need help, and I can get the job done.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's really good. What have you been doing now since your boxing career? Have you been just concentrating on dinner shows, family?
Well, I kind of like in America, I've been trying to train boxers. I've been trying to educate a lot of them. I can't get close to a lot of different situations because everybody got a monotony on a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And they know if you had a past of sticking up for a boxer or something like that, they don't want you around. You know, and if you're around, they get worried, because I don't care. I'll tell the boxer what I think is right. And there's a lot of people out there wouldn't do that. So, I'm here, I'm over here, and if somebody need my help, I'll talk. Hey, this is what I think you should do. I've been through a whole lot. I think that I can help you, things like that. So I think boxing needs a union.
Yeah.
We need collective bargaining. We need a corporation. All the other sports in the world have corporations, and they're being taken care of. Aftercare. We need aftercare. And you know, those are the things we need. We need aftercare. So I need a commentating job. I need a job in boxing. I gave to boxing. A lot of boxers gave. Why can't you give back? I have nothing against women. I have nothing against musicians and stuff doing jobs that we should do, but we need work and money too. But I seen on big championship fights they had women commentating. There's nothing wrong with that. But why can't you look at former boxers like me and other former boxers? Give us a job.
Not just look at a former boxer. Look at a former multi-world champion boxer.
Not a former multi-dollar champion.
Multi-dollar.
Yeah, but yes, I had a couple of championships. But what's really more important to me is that we get our sport together, the boxing game together. All the boxers, the managers, and promoters have to stick together, and we got to fight against other sports and make our sport number one, because everybody else is organized. We're not, and that's one of the main things that I really would like to see.
Well, that's good. I'm sure you'll cause a bit of a kick-up stink on this. I think you should push it.
There's a gentleman named Paul Johnson that's in America from Minnesota. He's really pushing hard. He's been doing it for like 20 years. It's so many obstacles, ups and downs, and you know, I worked along with him years ago, and then things had, you know, elapsed, and I didn't hear from him. Then we're back, but now he's really serious, and we're going to try to bring bring a union to the game. It's really needed.
Well, that's brilliant to hear, and I hope everyone backs you up on it, and I hope it works for you, Tim, and hope you get involved in it, because no better accolade that nobody needs to have world champions, and I'm sure with your name that you'll get more and more.
A lot of things happen, and I'm going to tell boxers what happened to me. Now, all the Don King stuff, that's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Because if I keep on arguing and saying Don King did this, Don King did that, I can't go on with my life.
You can't go forward.
He said he loved me. I said I love him. It's over. When we tried to fight against the wrongdoers, nobody would help. All the people with the money, the televisions, they didn't care. Nobody cared what they did, long as the show went on. And so this is the results. You know, this is the results right now. I'm still a fighter, freedom fighter. Hey, look, let's do right. Let's get this game together. And you know, we just need to get a lot of former boxers back in the scene. You don't see them no more. It's an art. It's an art. And if we don't bring the history into it and keep having the young people express their talent and whatever they have, we're never going to get it together fully, because we got history. I got history. Guys that came before me got history.
Yeah.
Why not have them come and speak about it? Or else we're going to lose boxing. We're going to lose it.
Well, I hope everything goes well, and people need to start listening to former world champions about what needs boxing and what boxing needs as well.
Yes.
They need to, because a lot of people who are holding the reins are not boxing background, Tim. You know that.
Exactly. I know there's a lot of fitness trainers. There's a lot of guys that never had fights. There's training. There's guys that's maybe had 3 or 4 amateur fights, and they were top guys.
Yeah.
I believe the top guys make names for the ones that never really was successful. You know, like a world champ, not in the corner of another world champ. But like, there's guys just coming off the street in the corners of champions.
Yeah.
I think it's okay with the fighter that has that. They need me.
That's cool. Well, we're just gonna sign off now, Tim, and give you a amount of space. Thanks ever so much for giving us your time, Tim.
Thank you. This is my first interview in a while, and I may be a little rusty, but I'll do another one and come back sharper. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tim. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.